Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you for the September polish pickup. The theme of this month's polish pickup is Trick or Treat, and the polish pickup website will be open September 3rd at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and the pre-order will run through September 6th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time when the website will close. Everything that you're going to see in this video and tons more will be available on the polish pickup website for pre-order. The pre-order will take approximately 3 to 4 weeks to ship out after the polish pickup window closes on September 6th. Some items, I will say, have a cap to them, and all that means is that the items have a limited number of bottles available. And once those limited number of bottles sell out, the item will no longer be available. And due to the fact that they're limited edition, you might not get a chance to purchase it again. So I would always advise that if you like something and it's capped, go in, grab it first, check out, and then do the rest of your shopping at your leisure for the rest of the weekend. The polish pickup is great in so much that it offers flat rate shipping within the United States and Canada and probably other places, but I'm not 100% sure. So I would definitely go to the polish pickup website and check out where you are to see what your shipping costs would be. But in the United States, it's $3, and I think it's $5 or $6 for Canada. So what that means is you can have 5 orders, and each time you're going to pay the $3 if you're in the United States for the flat shipping. But once your order ships, Polish Pickup will be combining all of your orders into one, and then they will refund 4 out of those 5 shipping charges, and thus you'll only pay for the 1. So I have, I think, 9 items to share with you this month. Why don't we go ahead and jump into it? First up, we have by Dany Vianna's We See You. This is going to sell for $13. It comes in an 11 milliliter bottle, and there will be 400 bottles available. It was inspired by Watchful Eyes in the Dark, and it is described as a black jelly base with a mix of neon yellow glitters. This polish had an excellent formula. It went off very smoothly, very evenly. I got a nice glitter payout with each brush stroke. I didn't have to do any fishing or any tricks such as turning the bottle upside down. How it applied is how it came out of the bottle. I did do a little bit of placement with the brush that you're going to see me kind of dab around here. That was just personal preference. I just wanted some spots to have a little bit more glitter than others. But this, due to it having glitter, it will be difficult to remove, but not overly so. I'd put it at like a 7, maybe an 8. The glitters are pretty big and the little ones aren't as dense, so it does come off pretty easily in relation to something like a glitter bomb or a micro glitter. But you are going to want a glitter eating top coat to smooth it out and make it nice and glassy, in addition to your regular quick dry top coat to get the glassiest effect possible, if that is what you like. So my final swatch here is 3 coats and a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Cuticula's Home is Where the Haunt Is. This is going to sell for $12.50. It comes in a 15 milliliter bottle, and there's no cap, so you can buy as many as you wish. It was inspired by a photo of creepy houses in the middle of nowhere. It's described as a black base with purple to blue shifting shimmer and green, purple, and shiny silver metallic flakes. This polish had an excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly, and it stayed exactly where I put it. Those flakes come out of the bottle nice and evenly spread out across the nail. I didn't find that this dried with much texture, maybe a small amount, but it's nothing that one coat of a regular glossy top coat won't take care of, and it's nothing that is going to give you any kind of difficulty to remove. Photos do not do this one justice. This one is so very pretty in person, and those flakes pop the best in a regular kind of indoor lighting. You know, just as you're walking around the house, there was absolutely my favorite. So my final swatch here is 3 coats of Cuticula's Home is Where the Haunt Is and a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Garden Path Lacquers, Thinking Only Autumn Thoughts. This is going to sell for $13, and it will come in a 15 milliliter bottle. It was inspired by Ray Bradbury's The October Country, and it is described as a rusty, red-orange base filled with red and copper holographic micro glitter. This polish had an absolutely excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. I had not one application issue whatsoever here. Sometimes micro glitters can be a little bit patchy, give you some bald spots, but not this one. This one applied like a dream. The removal process on this one is going to be a bit on the difficult side because it's micro glitter in there. So I'd put it at like I put it at about an 8 or a 9. And this one will dry with some texture, so you're going to want a glitter eating glossy top coat in addition to your regular one to maximize the glassiness of the shine. So my final swatch here is Garden Path Lacquers Thinking Only Autumn Thoughts with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Gin and Berries Who's a Good Girl. This is going to sell for $12.50. It comes in a 12.5 milliliter bottle, and there will be 100 bottles available. This polish is in honor of her puppy's 13th birthday, and she chose Paw Bender Doggy Ice Cream Treats. This is described as a charcoal crelly with pink shifty flakes and a sprinkle of pink glitter. This polish had a wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. There's a lot going on in there, but it applies like a dream. I had absolutely no application issues here whatsoever. This did dry down with pretty glossy on its own, but I did go in for a coat of a glossy top coat to seal it up and make it nice and shiny, and this didn't give me any kind of difficulty to remove. I just wanted to wish your puppy a very happy 13th birthday, and my final swatch is showing you Who's a Good Girl with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Kathleen & Co.'s Ghost Manor. This is going to sell for $13, come in a 15 milliliter bottle, and there's no cap. This was based on Ghost Manor in New Orleans, which is a hauntingly decorated house that's a big attraction during the Halloween season. It is described as a deep violet that's loaded with hollow flakes and a glowy red shimmer. This polish had a fantastic formula, went on very smoothly, very evenly, and it stayed exactly where I put it. It is absolutely so sparkly, and the shimmer in here in contrast with that base is just breathtaking. I really loved this polish this month, and I wore it for several days just because, you know, I love those hollow flakes, and everything about this polish is just absolutely gorgeous and perfect for the fall season that we're coming into. I didn't have any difficulty to remove this one, and it didn't dry with any texture. So my final swatch is showing you Kathleen & Co.'s Ghost Manor with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Polished for Days Jackolantern. This is going to sell for $13, comes in a 15 milliliter bottle, and there is no cap. It was inspired by a pumpkin patch of jack-o'-lanterns, and it's described as a burnt orange jelly base with orange to green glowing iridescent shifting flakes and black flakes. This polish had a fantastic formula. Polished for Days always has such an easy to apply, easy to work with formula. It didn't give me any application issues whatsoever. I didn't have this dry with any texture, and it will not be difficult for you to remove. This polish is achingly beautiful, and it is definitely unique to my collection. I absolutely adored this one, and I saved it so that I could wear it for a few days without having to take it off. The glow in it is just so perfect. She nailed the inspiration. It looks like pumpkin that is like lit from inside with a candle. Absolutely gorgeous. You are going to love this polish. My final swatch of Jack-o'-lantern from Polished for Days with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Red-Eyed Lacquers. I've got the Kievasa you ordered. It's going to sell for $12.50. Comes in a 12 milliliter bottle, and there will be 200 bottles available. This was inspired by the Trickster from Supernatural. It is described as a grade indigo base with red to pink shifting multi-chrome shimmer. This polish had a fantastic formula. It does start off a little bit sheer, but it builds to a full opacity in just 3 coats. I had not one application issue with this whatsoever. It was very smooth and easy to apply. It applied like a dream. The shimmer in here is absolutely beautiful, along with those little sparkles that it has with the shimmer. It's just so pretty, and I've been watching Supernatural, so I was very excited to see this one in my swatch pile. I'm currently on season 12. This is not going to dry with any texture, and it will not give you any difficulty to remove. So my final swatch here is showing you 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Red-Eyed Lacquer's second contribution. This is their Tamesies hair oil in the scent Crushed It. This is going to sell for $12. There will be 75 bottles available, and it comes in a 1-ounce glass pump bottle. It was inspired by Candy Crush, and the scent is lemon, lime, raspberry, strawberry, orange, and pear on a bed of creamy vanilla with just hints of sweet rose to round it out. This is something that I use every time I blow dry my hair. I just use about 3 pumps. Then I smooth it into my skin, because you can also use this on your skin. It leaves your skin feeling nice and soft, and it's not greasy, like it doesn't hang on to your skin. It absorbs really nicely, and it absorbs really nicely into your hair. So what I do is I just pump it into my hands about 3 times, because I have thin hair, so I can't use too much, otherwise it'll just be oily and never come out. I've done that before with other hair oils, so I learned my lesson the hard way. But yeah, I just rub it into my skin so it's not so much. And then I just run it through the bottoms of my hair, never the top, so that the top doesn't get oily, just the ends you want to really focus on. And then I just blow dry as usual, and my hair will come out smelling great, because they always smell great, the Tamesies. And it will be soft and manageable, and it will last usually about 4 days, 5 days before I feel like I have to wash it because it's oily. But that's general even if I didn't use any kind of hair oil, so it doesn't leave any residue or anything. I actually haven't probably blow dried my hair since the last time I did one of these videos, because it's been like 80, 90 degrees, even in the hundreds, and it's been humid. So I just did this tonight for you guys. Otherwise, I do still use this stuff every day. What I do is I braid my hair after every shower, and I will put the same amount into my hair before I braid it. I'll braid it, and then I'll let it dry overnight as I sleep, and then when I take it out in the morning, it smells great, it's really easy to manage, it's no frizz, and I've got such nice little waves in my hair for the day. So this is a versatile product, and it's something I personally use every day, so I highly recommend this, and I love this stuff. Next up, we have Rogue Lacquer's Tricks and Spoopy Treats. This is going to sell for $12.50, comes in a 13 milliliter bottle, and there will be no cap. This was inspired by delicious Halloween treats and cake. It's described as a Halloween crelly with black, teal, lime, and purple flakes. This polish had a fantastic formula. White crellies can be finicky and they can be hard to apply, but this one was absolutely the direct opposite of that. It went on smoothly and evenly. The formula was buttery smooth, and it was opaque in just 2 easy coats. I love the mix of flakes in here, topped with that perfect formula. This one is absolutely one of my top picks this month. I loved this one. The removal process on this will be easy, and it'll dry with a little bit of texture, but nothing that 1 coat of a glossy top coat won't take care of. My final swatch is 2 coats of Tricks and Spoopy Treats with a glossy top coat from Rogue Lacquer. And last but not least, we have Supermoon Lacquers All Work and No Play. This is going to sell for $13, come in a 12 milliliter bottle, and there's no cap. It was inspired by the special limited edition Halloween cover of Stephen King's iconic novel, The Shining. It's described as a black and green base that's filled with green to red color-shifting shimmer, gold and red sparks, green pearl microflakes, holographic microflakies, iridescent green teal microglitter, and holographic copper and gold microglitter. This polish had a fantastic formula. Supermoon Lacquer's formula is always so wonderful. It was almost opaque on that first coat, and it applies so smoothly and evenly. It's not thick. It's just such a perfect balance of a nail polish. I did go in with 2 coats just to round off the application for some lower spots that I had on other nails. It's not going to dry with any texture, and it will not give you any difficulty to remove, and it is ridiculously shifty and so much fun to play with. I wore this one for a day because she sent it early, and definitely had fun playing with this one in all different kinds of lighting as I went through my day. Alright guys, that wraps up the September offerings I have to show you from Polish Pickup. Don't forget there are like 10 more pages of listings on the Polish Pickup website that you can go through. The website is open for preview until I think late Thursday, maybe early Friday, when they take it offline to get it ready to go live. So you can have a look at all these polishes and tons more, along with tons more swatches for each of these polishes that I shared with you today. I'll have the website linked in the description box for you down below. I hope you found this video helpful, And if you have any questions, please leave me a comment and I will do my best to find out the answer for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.